99 show again from a parking lot of a medical clinic in South Salem. I am Bill, your host for the next 5 or 6 minutes. And in the back is my very best friend, Peewee. Peewee, say hi to everyone. Hi, how are you doing? I'm fine. I like going for rides. Well, there you go. Peewee is talking to us now. Let's just see what we got going on. It's a cloudy day. Nice clouds up in the sky. No rain right now. Just a typical fall Oregon day. Up in the sky. Just a blanket of evaporated water covering the ground, covering everything around us. This is Salem, Oregon, in case you didn't know. Salem, Oregon is the capital of Oregon. I believe it is the second largest city in the state, behind Portland, which is the first largest city. It used to be Portland, Eugene, then Salem, but a few years ago, Salem became the second largest city in Oregon. I live in an area where the spread out population is somewhere around 5,000 people spread out over 20 miles, 20 square miles, something like that. It may not be that large, but it's like the territories of 3 different towns that cover a huge amount of territory. But most of the territory it covers is in timber holdings and so forth. And yeah, so I butt up against Lincoln County, and so kind of Polk, Yamhill, Lincoln County is all kind of mushed up in there in the same. Well, my day has been going by so far so good. So far so good. You want to go? We go look at my dog. Let's go look at the dog again. There's Peewee. This is my friend, my best friend, and my best friend in the world. Say hello, Peewee. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Look, look, look. I am a happy little doggy. Yep, she is about 16 years old, 15 going on 16, a long-haired Chihuahua. Oh, I'm sorry, Aspen. One of my friends has cancer right now and has had a kidney removed and don't know what's going to happen next. Yeah, the boyo, welcome. Well, let's just think positive. Well, I hope so. I hope so. One of my grandnieces was born with cancer. She had 3 rounds of therapy under the age of 4. Under the 4. Well, you need to just keep positive thinking. You know, positive thinking helps. So they say. Hmm. Yeah. Anyways, I know how now. She got held back in kindergarten because for having spent 2 years in hospitals. She was not emotionally ready to handle kindergarten at that age of kindergarten age. I don't know, whatever that is that kids go into kindergarten. And but her last therapy was stem cell therapy, which turned out to work. But anyways, today is a glorious day in the state of Oregon. Raiden the kid, welcome. Make sure you say some prayers for Aspen 67, who is in great need. You spent 9 days in the hospital. Yeah, that's rough. You know, when you get those hospital stays long, it's uncomfortable. You have people poking and prodding you all the time, and you can't really get any rest. You're in that bed that's not moving around much, and whatever. And then there's all the beeping sounds all night long, and yeah, it's rough. You know, the last time my mother's been sick and Wi-Fi right now, and so parking lot Wi-Fi is not the greatest Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna guess that I'm extremely pixelated. So you can think of this more like a talkie, where the picture is not all that important. And so yeah, ugh, don't go to school anymore. Well, that's too bad. Well, everybody out there in the world, please say some prayers for Aspen 67. Aspen 67 needs your thoughts and your prayers. You can donate if you want to. I have a PayPal link on my channel header page. I do not have I'm not this channel is not monetized, but I don't have the 3,000 hours I need to get a super chat button. But today is just some random content, some calm voices. If if you need a sleep aid or something, maybe this is good for. Not yet, not soon. Well, I think nut, Jeff, is the wrong word to use. Not yet, not soon, huh? Yeah, I don't know if it'll even ever happen for me. You know, but yeah, I got Peewee here. Let's turn the camera around. Peewee in the car. Just kind of. Oh, the phone slipped out of my hand. There you go, Peewee. Peewee says hi. A nice little doggy. She's an old little doggy. Old doggy. Old dog in the car. So if you remember that book, Old Man in the Sea, that's like the only Hemingway book that I've ever read was Old Man in the Sea. I've tried other ones, but uh, well, we'll put our thoughts and prayers out to you, Aspen 67, for your spiritual comfort and so forth right now. Welcome, Verbal 89. So has anybody read any Hemingway? Any Hemingway at all? Like, Old Man in the Sea, that's a great book. I like that book, Old Man in the Sea. I used to think about it. Your mom gives you cozy stuff and calms you down. X, welcome. And so, yeah, you get some. Old Man in the Sea is a great story. Huh. Well, So, has anybody read Old Man in the Sea? Saw the movie? Free Willy is a good one. You know, I never saw Free Willy. I never saw that movie, Free Willy. Yes, your life is rough. Yeah, yeah, it is. Being sick in the hospital with cancer is really, really rough. But I do understand having family that has gone through things like that and everything. I know that right now I don't have too much time in the parking lot. So this is just a talking nonsense. I have a, well, you know, I'm in the parking lot of a medical clinic right here. This is Kaiser Permanente in Salem. Salem, Oregon is the capital city of Oregon. So look, we got Oregon, and there's my wheelchair permit. It's not mine. It's for Farewell to Arms. That's a pretty good one. You know, what that kind of reminds me of X is a long, long time ago when I used to when I lived up in Seattle, I would go to all kinds of open mics, but one of my favorite open mics was called Homeland, and there was like this core group of people, myself, Tom, Charlie, and this lady Annette, and then there's all these other people who would come and go, and then there was like Bruce has passed on. He passed on a few years ago to Parkinson's and other health complications at the age of like 55 or something like that. He died young, and but he had Bruce he was a real card. I loved Bruce a lot, but he was but nevertheless, Charlie was a cook, and he was a real rough guy, kind of rough around the edges. He was like a little short Scottish guy, and he Swordfish. I'm using a Motorola Stylus, 2021 model of a Motorola Stylus. That's the device I'm using right now, and I am on parking lot Wi-Fi. So I'm in a parking lot of a medical clinic, and I'm using their Wi-Fi that's in a and so it is the signal strength is about half, 50%, and therefore I'm sure this is a pixelated. I'm sure that this is a pixelated live stream, because I'm not using my 5G, which would be, well, Matt, welcome back, Matt Owen. Nick, welcome, Nick. So yeah, Aspen, that's good that you don't have cancer anymore. And so what was I talking about? I was talking about Charlie, and Charlie. So you have 87, yes, 80. Did you get the email that I sent you, Matt? I sent it to you with Matt at Matt Owen, and yeah, Swordfish, yeah, 50, good. So you should go check. So maybe you need to. Well, Charlie was this guy who I journeyed with for like 7 years when I lived up in Seattle, and it was at an open mic that we attended this open mic together. Charlie read Farewell to Arms 1 year because he would play guitar, and he had a little one-man band that was called Buttwater, and he would have these songs like Ode to Sesame Street, and where the lyrics were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 5. 5, 4, 4. And that was, and he just had this real punk rocky song, and he had like this cheap ass drum machine and his electric guitar, and then he would just play this. He would play his these punk songs. But anyways, he read Farewell to Arms. But my person that I gave a ride to the medical clinic is coming back, and so I'm gonna have to end this live stream right now, and I will be back later after we run our errands and everything in town. And so I want to thank Matt, thank you, thank Nick, thank Swordfish, thank Aspen, thank Taro Ass Backwards, thank X, thank Raiden the Kid, thank M, and thank everybody else for coming in.
My jacket in there?
Yes, it is. And we will see all y'all the next time. Bye bye.